I talked about the mind and body. Am I coming in your way? So body and mind, I've already suggested to you yoga. And you know what? I'm not going to leave it at yoga. It's not just the asana. Maybe on that morning, you will read one couplet from the Gita, or one thing from the Bible, or one thing from the Quran, or one thing from the Guru Granth Sahib, a message of the morning. So yoga plus a spiritual message, so that there is a greater understanding of the wealth of this country. How would it feel when you begin like that? That is mind and body. So we're not talking about asanas in the body. We're talking about a holistic where mind, body, soul are working together. I talked about its usage, and I talked about the savings and the investments. These are your characters. Who's looking at habits? Have we analyzed as youth of this country? Now I'm talking about, because you are the wealth of this country. Every youth is the wealth of this country, and the country is investing into youth. The country expects something out of you. The country is investing into youth. Isn't this a great investment when people go to the IITs, which are heavily subsidized? When the elite goes into many I went to the IIT Delhi for my doctorate, and you know how much fee I paid? Hardly 250 rupees for a whole year. And even now, if you ask me, it is like pocket money with the IITs and the IIMs and many other institutions, or the medical colleges. It's absolute pocket money. Same education. If you have to spend from outside, you will spend thousands of dollars. So I'm talking about, these are you belong to the nation. Just as nation belongs to you, you belong to the nation. Each one's time is of the nation. That is what nation building is happening. Your parents are earning, going into a pool to trade, to build the future youth. Therefore, your time also belongs to the country. Therefore, whether you're healthy, whether you're wealthy, and whether your character builds the nation. Each one of you contributes to building the nation when you are healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's wise. Character is wise. So when you say healthy, wealthy, wise, why is it said like that? It is this. Healthy, wealthy, wise makes a nation strong. Whereas we neither talk about the health, nor we talk about the wealth of its usage, and nor do we talk about character building. So what kind of youth will we produce? All those who have, well, the parents worked, they worked, the smaller percentage. I am talking about every one of you, every one of you. Because everyone's 24 hours is wealth of the nation. How does a farmer produce best agriculture? When he works 24/7 on his soil. Does he have a holiday? Does he have a holiday on his farm? If he has a holiday, what happens? A lot of weeds grow. And the weeds grow and eat up his vegetables, eat up the wheat and pollute the ground. It pollutes the ground. If it doesn't de-weed every day, do we de-weed our minds every day? That's habits work. I know it's pretty boring for some of you, right? Please, it is. I'm sure it is. Oh, I'm sure it is. I am sure for half of you it is. I can read it on your faces. I can. I'm a very strong face reader. Yeah, I'm a face reader. What is all life all about? Experience. And experience makes you read faces. I can tell you 50% of you think it's boring. Or we thought she'd come and tell us a story about Tihar jail. I'm not here because you will not go to Tihar jail. Why should I tell you that story? So I'm a very strong face reader. I can tell you that. And I'll tell you in the end how much of you took it and how much of you didn't take it. But I've come all the way from Delhi to invest into you. And you know what? I'm not investing into you. I'm investing into my country's future. That's all. I'm a very selfish individual. I am investing into my future. You happen to be there. That's it. So that's what brings me here, is because you all have the capacity to understand what I'm saying. Others may not have. I work with all across. I work from street to elite. I work with the street and I work with the elite, and I'm working with the elite right now. And I know how the street takes it when I speak. I know they eat out of our hands. They want more because they're hungry. Half of you are not hungry. I can read in your faces. Half of you are not hungry. Unless you're hungry, I will make no sense to you. But I am hungry, so that's why I'm trying to make sense to you. Because I'm hungry. Why would I come here otherwise? I could go play tennis today back home. But I haven't. I've decided to be with you. So therefore, come and be a little hungry for 1 hour with me so that I can make sense, and then you can spit it out or consume it and absorb it. It's up to you. But I will have done my dharma and my karma, which is to tell you that wake up. Your life is not just yours. Your life belongs to me, our country, our country. My life belongs to you, how I perform as a cop, isn't it? Doesn't it belong to you? How I perform as a public servant? Similarly, how you perform as a student, doesn't it belong to me? That's what brings me here. Just as you have expectation from me that you, Madam Jolly will do your job properly. We pay for you. And I would also say, hey, you youngsters, you jolly will study better. We pay for you. Till you pay for others. It is that anger which brings me into this. So bear with me. So here you are. Look at this. How many of you evaluate your habits? Habit also means the way you spend your time. That's the last one. Have you, any one of you, evaluated how you spend your spare time? Have you ever timetabled how you spend your spare time? What are your value systems? What is your respect for elders? How much of laws do you know? How much culture do you know of this country? Do you know Indian history? National history. How many of you seen films on India? Whether it's a part of your course or not, I do not know. How many of you seen films on Sardar Patel? Raise your hands. It's a great two-part film on Sardar Patel. Please raise your hands. Those of you who have seen Sardar Patel film, one hand picked up. 1, 2. नीचे कोई नहीं. 3, 4. How many of you are sitting here in these two halls, upstairs and downstairs? How many of you are sitting? You're sitting in the land of Sardar Patel and only 4 people have seen the film. Don't you see films? Do you see films? Isn't it a shame that you haven't seen Sardar Patel film? Isn't it a shame? How does my India know? And that too, when a place like Gujarat, you're building the tallest statue for Sardar Patel. Should you not have seen the man? I've seen it many times. Why should I see it? I've already retired from the service. I've already lived my life as an Indian. What's the need for me to see it? But I see it because I stay connected with my history. I want to remain grateful for my architects. I want to remain grateful for those people who sacrificed their life for me. Because I didn't do anything to set my India free. I did. I'm a post-independence girl. Why should I? Because one of the value is this. Please don't disturb. Please sit down. Settle down. Listen, it's a serious business. This is exactly what's going wrong with Indian youth. You're all earning a degree to earn your wealth, but you're not into character building. You're not into character building, cannot be without